Welcome everyone to our next problem on um in our series logic. So the main focus of today is also to get familiar with different types of tables. So yeah, let's start reading. A, B, C. So three people each got into one of the following universities: the Massachusetts Institute of Technology. For sure, that's MIT. It's a very nice STEM university if you like to go. Stanford University, another really great one, and the final one, very awesome as well, is the California Institute of Technology. Each person majored in one of the following majors. So, major is what you mainly study, if you want to put in simpler words. So, what you mainly study could be history, or it could mainly be literature. So these people, they each majored in one of the following majors: math, physics, and chemistry. It is given that it has 5 different pieces of information for you to analyze and fill in the table. But the problem is, how do we make the table? I mean, it's different from last time. There are 3 people. There are the 3 universities that they go to, and they have 3 majors. So I'm not sure how to do this. Maybe we can make 2 tables, but I'd rather just put them all in one because it'll be easy to compare. So what I'm going to do is make this. So they both share the 3 people. It's just that it's spanned off to one side, that's the major, to the other side, that is where they study at. So let's start. A. 1. A isn't at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology. Well, the Massachusetts and California Institutes of Technology is just shortened MIT and CIT. Of course, that's much easier to write. So, yeah, A is not at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, which means that we can cross that out. B is not at Stanford University. Cross that out. The person at MIT does not major in math. Okay, we can't really get anything from that right now. Let's just put that aside for now. The person at Stanford University majors in physics. Wait, so we know that if you um, if you go to Stanford University, you major in physics. So if you don't, which in the B's case, he doesn't go to Stanford, then you don't major in that. You don't major in physics. So we can cross it out as well. Alright, so this, as you can see, we know that there are only 3 people and they each have a different major. So then if the person at Stanford majors in physics, but you're not at Stanford, then you don't major in physics. Simple cause and effect there. And B does not major in chemistry either. So B does not major in chemistry. If you think about it, then if B, so each person has one major, of course, but B does not major in physics or chemistry. So means that B has to major in math. So if B majors in math, then A and C cannot major in math either. Let's go back to the beginning and reread it one more time. A is not at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology. B is not at Stanford University. Okay, we can't really do anything with those for now. The person at MIT does not major in math. Okay. The person at Stanford University majored in physics. So right here, the person at MIT does not major in math. So the person at MIT does not major in math. So if you're at MIT, you don't major in math. but B does major in math, which means that B is not at MIT. Great job. So then B must go to the California Institute of Technology. All right. So then if B goes to CIT, then A and C cannot go to CIT because we know from the problem that they go to separate universities. So then let's look one more time. As you can see in this MIT's column, we see that C is the only person who qualifies, which means that C goes to MIT. So this is the part where we get to spree all over, kind of. Alright, so then that crosses out. So then who goes to Stanford? A goes to Stanford. Now let's go back and just match the same things on this right side of the table. A is not at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, we already know that. B is not at Stanford University, we already know that. The person at MIT does not major in math. So then, yep, we know that C does not major in math. So the person at Stanford majors in physics. Who is at Stanford though? That's A, which means that A majors in physics. So it means that A does not major in chemistry and that C does not major in physics either. So that only leaves C with chemistry, right? So our final table looks like this, and if you need to say write about who goes to which school and majors in which major, then you know that because you made this table right here. So in our next problem, we will be learning about how to solve logic problems that had some information that are false. So I hope you kind of understand and are familiarized with how to really solve this problem, analyze it, make the table, cross it out. And this is actually pretty special because, we kind of merged two smaller tables together to make this one in order to compare everything much better. So thank you for watching and see you next time.